Fluffy and Kittens is out here playing a little bit in the backyard today. It's warm and pretty weather now. Say hey, Fluffy. And here's Kittens. She's over here eating. I got a fenced-in spot back here for my dogs again, around this back door. I took my fence panels down on the other side, and we brought them around here and pieced them together and made them a spot over here. Just smaller. I didn't fence in the whole backyard like I had it before, but we took these panels and made them something instead of buying new wire and post and everything, and just done it like this. And this is plenty big enough for these two little dogs. And I brought it over here and I connected it to my other piece of fence that didn't get damaged by that tree falling. So they've got this whole section now put back together, and they can get out here and run around and play a little bit. So that's what we're out here doing. We fixed this a few days ago. The dogs, they're glad to be able to come back out here and get off the porch again and play. They had been trapped on the back porch for probably 6 weeks at least since that big old tree fell back there. So we finally got all of that took care of, all that can be done with it. Instead of fencing the whole thing back in, we just fenced this part in right here. I'm going to leave the other side over there open. It looks good open. I'll go around there in a few minutes and show you that. We haven't had it open since we moved down here really, so I kind of like it being open on that other side. We just won't go out the side door where the dogs could get out. Because if they ever got loose, we wouldn't be able to catch them. So they've always got to be inside a fenced-in area around the doors. But this will work good for them back here. And my yellow bell bush here is starting to bloom out. And I've got a few buttercups around front blooming out. And my hydrangeas, some of them has got green leaves starting on them. We'll go around and look at them too in a few minutes. But Kitten, she'll come out here and play with the dogs, and she stays here in the fence. And Fluffy has come out today. She don't always come out, but she's out here now. She likes it too. I like this warm weather. We've had to cut the air on now though. Where we were using the heat, it just changed, and a few days we didn't have nothing on, no heat or air. And now you're having the air on a little bit. They out here exploring, having fun. Yeah, you like out here, Fluffy? Fluffy always runs out the door when you try to keep her in. So I said, well, I'll let her come out and play a little bit. Here's one of my hydrangea bushes. See, it's got green leaves growing on it. It'll be having big, pretty blue blooms on it when it blooms out. And some buttercups. Buttercups is always the first flower to bloom. Here's my snowball bush I had in the backyard. I had to move it before it got tore up back there, cleaning that tree up. So I moved some of my flowers and brought them around front. And I moved 2 pieces of my snowball bush and a couple of my hydrangeas. So here's my snowball bush right here. I put one right here. And I put the other one over here in this corner of the front yard. But they'll be real pretty when they bloom too. They got just a little green coming on them now. And this bush right here has really grown since I planted it years ago. But it's bushed out. It's looking real pretty now. And I moved my little azalea bush also and put it right here between these shrubbery bushes. It'll be full of pink blooms when it blooms. Here's Precious. She's out front playing some now. She likes out here when it's warm weather. But she was enjoying being in the house when it was cold. I've cleaned the leaves out of my flower pots here. All of these right here will have pink blooms on them later on. And I got 2 pieces of little rose bushes in them pots. But I brought 2 pieces of my hydrangea bushes up here. I had the one in the middle already planted here. And then I brought these 2 and put one on each side of it. So I got 3 right here in a row now. And all of them has got green leaves growing on them. They'll be pretty there together. And there's some good dirt here up on this big tree. They should grow good right here in this spot. Here's my Camaro. We backed it up and put it over here yesterday in this spot. See, we've got this open right here now where the fence used to be. This is where them panels was at, all around the door over here and this corner, and it connected down to that other fence. But we moved all of them and made a place back here in the back for the dogs. So here's their new dog kennel fence for now. And it'll work good for them, so we're going to let them have this section. And we're going to keep the other part of the yard open and have more room over here. And here's the spot where we've got all this cleaned up. That's as far back as that guy could push it. So it's finished. I made me a sitting spot out of that chunk of wood right there. That makes a good seat to sit on. They like their fence, don't you, babies? That saved on buying wire and post. We just went ahead and done it like this, and it'll work good. I ain't got nothing in these pots right here yet, but they got some good dirt in them, so I'll get me some little flowers and put in them. Fluffy's up on the back porch.